Hey guys, welcome back to Is Your Six Covered. I appreciate you showing up. And like I said, I'm going to try to promote being an ambassador to the sport of shooting that we all love, right? So if this video is for the ones that have been shooting at the range for a long time, they're getting a little bored and they're thinking about trying out a local match, just a local shooting competition. So some of the rules that you may or may not know is the 180-degree rule. Basically, if you are downrange, right, you're downrange, this way forward, I can have my pistol pointed in order to engage the targets. Nothing back there. If I have to shoot and then go back around to another barrier, I'm not going to bring my gun around like this and then back through, because I would be pointing it in the wrong direction. I would be breaking the 180-degree rule. So that's a quick one. The range is always going to be, everybody on the range is going to have an empty gun with no magazine in the well. All right, so know this. You can have your gun in your holster, but you cannot have a magazine until it's your turn to shoot. So we call it basically it's a cold range for everybody except for the shooter that's on the firing line getting ready to start. All right, easy rule to know. A couple of things you may want to know is if you're not familiar, this is your first time, you said, you know what, I'm finally going to go try it out. I'm taking that step to get to the next level of whatever, just being a better shooter. Before you bring all your stuff and gear, go talk to the range director or the match director, whoever it is, the range safety officer. Say, hey, this is my first time. My name's Rick. Nice to meet you. You know, can you kind of go over where I should put my gear, where I should put my pistol into my holster, where's the safe areas, all that kind of stuff. Just kind of get some information before you go bringing all your gear in, and then tell them, you know what, this is my first time, so if you could you know, help me a little bit more, show me some of the stuff that you guys prefer, whatever the case is. Try to just, you know, be a friend to that person. They hopefully will take it as this guy really wants to learn, and he wants to be safe as well. Sweeping people, right? We don't do this. This is uncomfortable for you, and you're watching it from your phone or your TV or your computer screen. We don't point a gun, whether it's loaded or unloaded, at anybody. Always in your holster, or you're shooting and it's pointed downrange, and I'm not breaking the 180-degree rule. Okay? If for some reason you do something, right? Say you just shot the stage and they say muzzle, or, you know, watch your finger. You know, as you're transitioning between I'm shooting. Well, I'd be down here shooting, and now I'm going to move to the next area. Well, as I'm running, I'm pointing the gun still. So I'm shooting. I got to go around this thing. Well, I don't need to do this. I want to do this as I go, with my finger off the trigger, and then I get back around, and now I see the target, and then I put my finger and I start shooting again. So don't point it past that. That's breaking the 180-degree rule. If you guys aren't getting that, that will get you disqualified. That will get you sent home, and you don't want to do that. You never want to do that. So if they correct you with something or tell you something, take it as you are learning information to be a better shooter. Some of the things, MPG 827, great guy, has a channel. Go definitely check it out. I'll put the description or the link below. He's been shooting a long time, very knowledgeable. But he on his comment, because I was basically trying to say, hey, let's promote the shooting sport. And that's the reason for this video, is trying to help the person that's already been at the shooting range, already kind of, or she's been, you know, doing really good, hitting paper, blah, 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 but getting a little bored now, wants to try something a little more. So he said some of the things that he's leery about is the casual backyard shooter. And I totally understand, being a range officer sometimes as well. You know, you get someone that's new, may not know the rules. You really want to be there to help, you know, shadow them, make sure their muzzle never gets pointed in the wrong direction. You can always like stop their shoulders from coming around. But that's the things. Don't get butthurt if they help you out. That's the reason why they're there, is to make sure that everybody else is enjoying their day and they're not getting barrels pointed at them. So some of you guys that shoot in the backyard have no problem with that at all, but just always have the be safety minded. Always muzzle down this way, and if you're not shooting, back in your holster, empty with no mag, and wait your turn for the next one. Load up your stuff when you're waiting for the next one. Be ready to go when they call your name. Other than that, this is just a quick thing. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. Appreciate it. I'm going to try to be doing more of this kind of stuff to help those of you. And definitely leave it below if you have questions on you're getting ready to go to your first one, some of the things. Ask questions. Maybe I'll make a video about it if there's enough people wanting to know. Code word is go compete. That's going to be the code word. Go compete. Other than that, you guys enjoy your day. Have a wonderful day. Think about what I said. Go out there and try it. If you're getting bored with shooting in a stall at a shooting range, bam, bam, bam. This isn't any fun. I want to learn how to start shooting, maybe moving targets, swinging targets, whatever the case is. It's kind of the next step, right? We want to get better to help protect ourselves. Simple things we need is a simple mag. If you're going like IDPA or whatever the case is, start off simple. You know, you got two options here that are very cheap. You got a pistol here, basic, nothing, no magic into it. You don't need it. This will work just perfect. Bring a couple mags. I don't know where my mags went, but basically, depending on if you're in limited states like California and New York and so forth, you know, you may need to bring a few extra mags depending on the round count for that stage. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please give it a thumbs up. See you guys on the next one. And again, if you have any questions, leave them down below.